Okay, I'm back. Also, I'm using some Vallejo plastic putty. Really easy to work with. I thought I had some green stuff, but this stuff dried out. But this just goes in really nicely. Kind of just paste it over the holes. And I can keep this brush wet and just kind of work the material. And oops, I'm going to try to keep everything clean too. That's a nice little fixing thing there. See, I think I will leave the seam there. I think it's going to look good. And we'll see what else we have to repair. Where's my cockpit? Okay. And there's all kinds of little bubbles on this thing. I guess something this delicate, I mean, it should be a company that big should know how to get this. They're casting a little bit better. This is actually, I should have sent it back, but I want to get this done in a month. I've had this model for way over maybe 2 years or a year. Over a year. Probably closer to 2 years. I'm babbling right now, but I'm getting pissed with all these bubbles to fill. See if I can use the actual tube. That's not going to work. So I try to fill a cavity. There we go. We can always come in later with a file and flatten it out a little bit better. I guess it's not as bad as I was thinking. Wait, there's another. So I'm just going to fix these holes and we'll be back and show you our progress. Hey, we're back. We got some gluing done. The green stuff, it hasn't been quite, I don't know, 12 hours. But it is getting there, and I'm doing a little bit of sanding on it. Just still doesn't feel like it's cured all the way. But it's looking good as it fits nicely there. And I'm just kind of shaping it slowly with a cheap sanding block just to get some of the main material. Then we'll start working with some nice sanding sticks. So you can see how this is not quite with the wing yet, or line up yet. I put a lot of extra material just to have something to work with, and it is actually sanding down pretty nicely. We have some thickness to deal with too on the sides, get it all to blend in. Like I said, I'm not very not a well practiced sculptor, and trying to repair this is like, you know, adding Bondo onto something. Might have been better to maybe use a piece of plastic card as a skeletal, it's like a skeleton underneath or something like that, but I think this is starting to work out. So we get all that smoothed down. You can see, oops, where I sanded it down, we're getting down to where it's in the middle where it's still curing. So I don't want to screw with it too much. And we'll get that clean off. Oh, I stabbed myself with the file last night. So we'll come back, show you. Oh, most of it's already glued, or not most of it, but well, I guess yeah, a major percentage of it. We got the wing glued in, we got the tail, and then did some cleaning up here. There's some really, and got a lot of holes and stuff. We got to clean up some of the excess Vallejo putty, and that's it. We'll see you soon. Hey, we're back. I came up with another idea. I'm gonna have this as a coming off, taking off drastically. With I'm gonna do some afterburner effects. I'm not sure how I'm gonna pull that off, but you need the flaps on these wings to be up. I guess yeah, that would be up. So then the draft would cause it to go up like that. So what I did was I took a razor saw and I cut into the wing with into the flaps of the wing on both sides, and now I have this Tamiya plastic scriber, and you can see right here I have this on the sanding block resting. You catch a little edge and carefully pull. It's doing both sides just so I can carefully get through here. We can remove. Oops, I didn't want to do that. But I can go both directions too. Oops, there we go. Perfect. So now we can, I didn't oops, but it snapped out. That's what I wanted to happen. And now we can pull the wing out, or the flap, and adjust it to make it look like it's in a position to help the plane take off. So that's awesome. I'm glad I came up with that little tidbit. Hopefully anyone else got this model or a model like that. You can do some posing too. This is a little more difficult with this one. I have it already glued in, but it is doable. Let's do it real quick on camera. I know it's not that exciting, but I kind of like the idea I came up with, and it's a very simple modification. We'll figure some way of putting some hardware on here too. We got some plastic card and some other things to add to it. Let's go this direction now. Oh shit. I want to go to the wing like that, damn it. I gotta make sure I stop before I go across the whole wing. There we go. And there we got another flap ready to go. We'll do some cleanup on it too. Oops. Let me show you on camera again. So there, what the piece was. So now we can repose it and then clean up the edges a little bit. There's a little bit of seams, but that'll be cool. Thanks for joining me. See you again.